Younger communities want places. They want to be in a place. They don't just want to have a place to live. They want to have a place to recreate and a place to be part of. The village of Patchogue is 2.2 square miles. It's an incorporated village, but also we're a waterfront. We have 30 acres of parkland. Preservation of your parkland is meaning that sometimes you have to change what it is. You got to do things differently.
I think it was in 2015 or so, we had started looking at how we might improve Shorefront Park. And part of that was to address the bulkheading and the park and just do park improvements.
The impetus of the project was really the increasing storm intensities, the frequent storms, the moderate to high wave energy of the site that was really impacting the timber bulkhead and the shoreline.
From the second we set foot on site and we saw the deteriorated bulkhead, the scouring, the erosion behind the bulkhead, we knew immediately that goal number one was going to be to replace that bulkhead with a resilient and a productive natural shoreline.
A living shoreline in this case consists of a rock sill as a hardened structure and a salt marsh that's landward of the rock sill. The rock sill is actually partially in the water, partially on land. And the function of the rock sill is really meant to attenuate the wave energy and stop the shoreline recession from happening. And the salt marsh there is really meant to have a hybrid approach, an ecological approach, where you're stabilizing the sand sediments with native species, you're creating biodiversity, you're allowing those sediments to settle in, and it's actually a more sustainable and resilient solution to climate change and coastal resiliency.
A hard shoreline is a dead shoreline. There's nothing to eat and there's nowhere to hide. So there's nothing to support either fish or sort of other waterfront critters in this kind of an atmosphere, right? Whereas a living shoreline, and by extension the bioswale that we have behind the living shoreline, provides nooks and crannies to hide in. It has tremendous numbers of food sources. It's a great place to spawn, and it provides access to a terrestrial landscape. And all of these features really can support, and actually are already supporting, a host of fish, invertebrates, reptiles, small mammals, birds, and insects. So it's a really rich and productive landscape.
This project is the largest permitted living shoreline in New York State. The permitting was, there were some permitting challenges in the sense that this project was really setting a precedent for all of New York State. There was no living shoreline of this magnitude and this size permitted in New York's history. So this was a first for VHB, a first for the agencies. It really did consist of a collaboration with stakeholders, with the village, with the permitting agencies, and really the direct communication with them and collaboration on the project to come to an agreeable solution that was going to work for the community.
So this project really engaged in a very robust community participation process. The community was very concerned about the erosion and, of course, the flooding that happens here in the site. But what they were really looking for was also to create access to the site and a destination, a reason to come here and really sort of enjoy this new landscape. So we created the waterfront esplanade and the overlooks really to bridge the gap between the existing upland park and then this new waterfront edge. The esplanade itself follows the sort of sinuous path of the bioswales and really gets the public up into the beautiful new landscape features that are very restful and enjoyable. And of course, we added the kayak launch so that folks could actually get out onto the water, and also to showcase the fact that the village has made a really big commitment to the water quality of the Great South Bay.
Projects like these are essential. They are a response to coastal erosion and climate action. What makes me proud about this project is knowing that the community has been given a sustainable solution, a resilient solution to a recurring problem on the shoreline. They have critical infrastructure here at the park. They have a band shell, they have the Great South Bay Music Festival venue, they have ball fields. This is their crown jewel of their community and of their village. And we're able to stop shoreline recession from happening and continuing and give them a park that they can enjoy for many years to come.
We've had such positive comments from the community, and just going down there as a resident, you see increased utilization of the park, so many more people walking, dog walking, teaching kids how to ride bicycles, families walking just to have a peaceful day. I just actually spoke to a resident today, and they were explaining how they love the park. It's so peaceful, and it really improves their health and their well-being.
The living shoreline that was done and the creation of that has changed people's whole perception of what the shoreline is. It's a place to go to.